Hello everybody, thanks for joining me again. Well, as you can see, I'm trying something a bit different tonight. The weather at the weekend was absolutely awful and I just couldn't get out to film anything. So I'm out of my comfort zone and I'm walking around Brixham Harbour and trying a bit of nighttime photography. So the photographers among you expect some shocking images, and for those that are watching me just to have a nice walk around the harbour, then enjoy it. So with this first photograph, I soon realised that even though it was quite a calm evening, the boats were moving quite a bit. So it was a balance between the trinity of shutter speed, aperture and ISO. So to get a fast shutter speed, get enough light into the camera without causing too much noise in the background. So as you can see, there's always a rainbow of colour on the seafronts at the harbour. On this one I took a long exposure at 30 seconds. And although the boats are blurred out, the colours are great. I've increased the saturation a little bit. Same with this one, I've cropped in a little closer. A 15-second shutter speed, ISO 200, and f6.3 just to give a little bit of depth of field. But great colours again. So with these next three shots, what I'm trying to do is put a little bit of foreground interest. So I've chosen the steps in this case. I've got the same settings as I had before. In post-processing, I've done a little bit of colour grading and made it a little bit more pink. And this one is the same as the previous two, just from a slightly different angle, and I'm using the lights to give a bit of foreground. And finally, it's always good to try different angles. So I've got really low to the ground here and used this chain has a bit of foreground interest leading you into the image. And I tried to find more of these. As you can see, we have Christmas lights with a difference in Brixham. So this shot I took earlier in the year when the weather was very calm, and you can see that I've been able to speed the shutter speed up to only 2.5 seconds with the aperture wide open at f1.4 to give this very reflection shot. So there's two pontoons like this one in Brixham, and they give some really good structure. And at night, when the light's shining through them, you can see the patterns on the boardwalk. So I've made this black and white to give it more contrast. So I'm sure some of you will recognise these angel wings, which are a recent addition to the Brixham landscape. A little bit sad to see them without anyone standing there having their photo taken, but I'm sure these times will come back. Well, I hope you enjoyed that short walk around the harbour. The photographs weren't that great, I grant you, but hope you enjoyed the walk. If you did, give me a like, hit the subscribe button. But for now, cheerio.